Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jed Johnson from dieselcrew.com. Of course, you know they call me NAPALM. And a few people have asked about my scale, so I'm going to show you exactly what I have here. So this scale is made by Weighmax. This is actually the second Weighmax scale that I've had. This is what it looks like. The first one that I had got weight dropped on it. It was like a vertical bar or something, and the person put it down way too hard and actually ruined the scale. So that scale was no good. Luke ended up buying this one. It's almost the exact same scale. So it's by Weighmax. Got it off Amazon. There's a link in the description box if you want to buy the same scale. Like I said, it's really good. This one has a 330 pound, 150 kilogram weight limit. And you can buy them with different weight limits. But from what I've seen, if you go real high on the weight limits, then generally the price is a little bit more. The reason that I bought my first Weighmax scale was basically two reasons. I thought it looked pretty cool, and I liked the display. And then I guess reason number three would be the price. Reasonable price. I think it was like 35 or 40 bucks. So that's about what this one was too as well. Now you'll see in our videos when we weigh stuff, we always have this on there. And what that does is just kind of protects it. So it's another barrier so it doesn't get busted. But you can see that it's still getting dinged up from other things. So we just try to extend the life of the scale by putting this wooden cover over top of it. Now when you turn it on, I'll show you how this works. So right now it's tared out. But if you were to set something on this, Jace, you want to help me out? So I'm going to, hold on. So I'm going to turn this off. Now, if you set something on there when the scale is off, it's going to read negative. So Jace, go ahead and push down. Okay, now she's pushing. And then you can see here, there's already force being recognized. So it's reading it as negative. So I would tear that out. It's going to go to 0. And, you know, that's how you tear the scale out. Okay, you can take your hand off there, Jace. So now it's reading negative again, so I'm just going to tear it out. So now this little cover here is not being registered as weight. It's starting at 0 with this cover on there. So it keeps it looking fairly nice, extends the life of it, and you just tear it out and it still starts at 0. So you can cycle back and forth between, so that's just pounds with decimals, pounds with ounces, and then kilograms. So that works out pretty nice. The hold, I've never actually used, so I don't even know what that does, to be honest with you. I don't see anything coming up there. I think it might be for, like if you wanted to like press on it and you hit hold, then it would like on our crane scale, when you hit hold, when you push on it or pull on the crane scale, it gives you the highest reading. So I don't know if that's what would happen with this scale or not. I've never used that function, so I really have no idea. You can set the time on it. Never done that either. I'm sure it works just great. So the only other thing I would say is, like, there has been some confusion that if you buy a Weighmax scale, that's like an official scale and it's calibrated and all that stuff. You have to get your scale calibrated for it to be calibrated. As far as I know, these are not scales that are advertised as being calibrated scales. So if you're weighing your plates for a grip contest, then you need to use an actually calibrated scale, which this is not. So we only use this for like to give an indicator of, you know, how much weight we're actually lifting. And we understand that it's not a calibrated scale, so it's not an exact weight. But it gives you a good idea. So if you're looking for a nice high quality scale with a display like this where you can move it around and you can change the height so you can make it more efficient instead of just a bathroom scale, this could be the way to go for a decent price. So I'll put the link to either this scale or the closest one that I can find to it on Amazon, along with maybe a couple other options. They'll be in the description box. If you have any other questions on the scale, go ahead and let me know. But I think that's pretty much everything you would need to know. Weighmax, really good scale and popular scale producer. So all the best in your training, everybody. If you liked this video, if it was helpful, give it one of these. Make sure to subscribe and sign up for notifications, and feel free to share this around with anybody else that does grip and needs a decent scale. Thanks, everybody. Take care.